Illumination tested the waters by doing a CG animation hybrid with Hop. I applaud them for experimenting, but in this case it just didn't work. Migration is a film that kids will love, but I couldn't stop comparing it to films like Rio and Finding Nemo. Somehow even more dull and boring than the first film, Secret Life of Pets 2 is a film to forget a day after watching. A soulless Toy Story ripoff with bland characters and cringeworthy jokes. Kevin Hart did however give us an amazing performance as Snowball. Despicable Me 3 was the first film in the franchise which I didn't have a very fun time with at all. I just couldn't get into the long lost brother storyline. As a kid, I watched The Lorax on repeat. Unfortunately, I get a lot less enjoyment out of it on each rewatch. Some scenes have stuck with me though, to be fair. Minions is fine, it's not as bad as people make out in my opinion, but it's not breaking any new grounds by any means. It's the kind of film to just put on in the background. Thanks to incredibly strong voice performances, Sing is a pretty enjoyable film, but the storyline is one we've seen in so many films already done better. Honestly, Minions Rise of Gru was a nice pleasant surprise. The Minions slapstick comedy in this one surprisingly worked. Despicable Me 2 doesn't quite reach the same heights as the first, but had an interesting whodidit mystery plotline which kept me engaged. A significant increase over the first, Sing 2 gives us a more enticing story, and I really like the handling of new characters like Clay Calloway and Jimmy Crystal. We all questioned why Nintendo went with Illumination to make the Super Mario movie, but it makes sense wanting to play it safe, giving us a basic easy follow story. Although I will say that I hope Mario 2 digs deeper into the wider Mario universe. The animated Grinch is one of few Christmas films I tend to watch every few years. This is because it's just a fun and surprisingly heartfelt film with a nice message. Yep, Illumination's first film is still their best. There's just something so nice about the originality of the first Despicable Me. To be honest though, I'm a sucker for a good anti-hero story, so of course I love Despicable Me.